What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Just Kickin' It podcast, episode 22. Joined by my co-host VZ today. Vito couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna get on him about that later. No call, no show.
Oh, not the no call, no show.
No call, no show, bro. Like, bro, what's up with that, bro? Like, you just left us hanging today, but it's all good. We still gonna do the episode anyway. So yeah, we're gonna get into what's on feet today. We got a really special lineup today for, what we're wearing today. I'll go first. I'll leave
you go first.
Okay.
The newest of the bunch.
The newest of the bunch. I got on the Concord Cool Gray 11s, recently released. As you can see, a very clean shoe, the icy bottom, patent leather gray, the suede on the midsole. So it's a really clean shoe in my opinion.
Yeah, that was my first retro pair of Jordans back in 2010. That's a good shoe.
Yeah, that's what got you started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I really like them. I feel like all the holiday releases, well, when it comes to 11s at least, are kind of easy to get, in my opinion. Because I got the Concords pretty easy, and the Breads pretty easy. I hit on the Breads on sneakers, so.
Well, that was kind of a shot at me, because I didn't get them.
Bro, these are one of the more easier to get, in recent history. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
Anyway, we all have different experiences. I've got on the Amamanier ones, broke them out today. I said I wasn't going to rate them until I wore them.
Okay. So have you worn them long enough to?
No, probably not. But I'd give it 8.5. It's a good shoe.
It's off rip, yeah. It is.
Like
I was saying last time, the details on those are crazy. Yeah. Now they have the snakeskin print on the swoosh and on the collar right here.
Yeah. And
it's kind of like
quilted on the inside.
Yeah, quilted on the inside, and the midsole is kind of like a sandpaper-ish,
right,
material. I don't know what to call that, but it's.
I don't know. I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my 9.5 just because I love ones, but.
It's fair.
That's just me. Yeah. So today, so we get into it. Sleeper sneakers of the week. You can go ahead and go.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Mine is.
I feel like mine are pretty great.
Devin Booker Air Force Ones.
You really love those. You really love
those shoes. I wear them everywhere. I've never seen anyone else wear them, and I don't know why. Maybe they were really limited, but I didn't think so.
Yeah. I never seen anyone else wear them besides you, when you first wore them here.
Super clean, light blue.
Mm-hmm.
Just a good shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What you got?
So mine, I got two.
Okay, so what's your first one?
So the first one is actually, I guess news just broke yesterday that they're coming back out fall of 2022, and they're the Citrus 7s.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I think the last time they came out was probably when I was in high school, I think maybe. It had to be.
I'm not big on 7s personally.
Me either. So I think that's when the last time I think they came out. I don't know. If I could be wrong, I don't know. If you know, then let us know. But yeah, I think they're really dope. Slept on. Just the colorway is really vibrant. Right. I'm guessing it's a suede material, but yeah. I love the colorway. I love how they make the 7s look as a whole. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the 7s. Neither are you, but I think it's a dope shoe. So I'm happy that they're coming back. I may try and get them. I don't know, but yeah.
You're gonna get them. He's gonna pop up on the show with
what we wearing
the 7s
today.
on.
Oh yeah, I got the Citrus 7 on.
That he said he wasn't gonna buy.
We'll see.
Or might not buy.
We'll see in the fall of 2022. We'll see. But my second one is, I don't know what made me think of these, but I thought of them yesterday at the party.
Uh-huh.
And they're my favorite silhouette, the Jordan 1. I'm talking about the Shattered Backboard 1 2.0. So it's the white toe box, Not the black toe box, the white toe box, and then the midsole is orange, and then I think the swoosh is black.
Okay, you know I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, everyone likes the regular shattered backboards, but I'm just like, bro, the 2.0s are like the cleanest ones to me in that colorway. I would take
any pair of the shattered backboards minus the last ones that were like that glossy.
Oh yeah, the black and orange.
Yeah,
Nah.
Too much for me. But any of the other ones are classics.
I like the ones that are kind of like glossy like that, but I just think I don't like how it looks like wrinkled and everything like
greasy.
That. Yeah, I like the midsole too. It's kind of like how the midsole is on your Armaniers. I like that, but it just look like somebody like crumbled them up and then like a piece of paper.
Right, if they would have just done plain patent leather, kind of like the bread ones that are coming out.
Right.
I could maybe.
Yeah. How do you feel about those patent leather bread ones?
Not for me.
Really? I love them. I don't know why.
Not for me.
I love them.
I've got those all patent leather low ones.
But I mean, that's low though. You can't.
Yeah, but I can just tell by the shoe. They're too obnoxious. I don't like it.
So you think like the highs are like it's much more like, I guess like surface area, than like the lows.
I mean, yeah.
It's like much more like volume than like the lows.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just too much for me. Personally.
I feel like you would like them if you saw them in person. Have you seen like pictures of them online? Mm-hmm. I'm talking like with like good lighting and all that shit like that.
I mean, like I guess you'll have to buy them, and then I'll see in here, and then maybe it'll change my mind. But I've got a normal pair of breads.
You do?
Like I'm cool with just a plain bread.
They might try and do the what's the name too? The Royals like that too. It's like it's like a little trend that they're.
So one thing with Jordan Brand, like if they do one thing and people don't complain,
they'll be like, "Oh, this is
a new thing. We're gonna do it with every single."
Right.
No.
So they might do a 2.0 of like another one.
They're gonna start doing like all fucking patent leather 3s.
Oh no!
Watch that.
No. I couldn't do a patent leather 3. I think like the closest to patent leather to 3s was those. Like all gold 3s. I forgot. I think they're like only. What's it called? Not very limited, but they're like. Well, I
like a friends and family type.
Yeah. I think Drake had them or some artist had them. I forgot, but they look.
They get all that exclusive shit.
Yeah.
Us commoners can't get.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. So with it being almost Christmas time, it's only right we discussed a little bit about Christmas releases, I guess past, present, whatever, in the future, whatever, which actually was brought up by our videographer. Shout out Michi, appreciate that, bro. So what do you think have been your favorite like Christmas releases of all time? It could be like any brand or silhouette, whatever.
Yeah.
I know like the 11s are really like
right.
potent on
so
Christmas.
Like that would be my like either the Cool Grays
mm-hmm.
or maybe the Concords, just with the story behind it of like trying to get them online,
mm-hmm.
and then I didn't think that the order went through, so I had to drive over to Lenox at like 1 a.m. and wait outside.
You got there at 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
When they open, 10?
I want to say they open early.
Oh, probably like 7.
7.
For like, releases.
Yeah.
Like the Christmas releases.
That was chaos. There was people like hiding in the mall and shit when it closed, apparently. I don't know, I couldn't do all that. But got my pair at Champs
mm-hmm.
at Lenox.
Yeah.
And then got home and had a confirmation email that my order went through.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 pairs.
Damn. So what'd you do with the other pair?
I ended up
selling it?
Selling them.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad, I guess. I think my like favorite Christmas release when it comes to shoes was, I'd probably say, damn, that's tough. Honestly, I'd probably say like those like the packs when it comes to like the NBA players and stuff. They had KD had his shoes, LeBron had his shoes,
Right.
Kyrie had his shoes. So I think that's probably like my favorite. I'm trying to think what they were called. Those LeBron, I think LeBron 9s. I forgot what they were called.
Yeah, they had a real good run. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was like the 8s, the 9s, the 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Where they did like the All-Star release, the Christmas release.
Yeah. I think like the 9s and 10s from LeBron are my favorites that he wore on Christmas. I would slightly put the 10s above the 9s just because like how the 10s silhouette looked.
Right.
That's when he was in Miami when they played like the Lakers on Christmas Day, and I saw him for the first time. They were that red and green. Like the main part of the shoe was red. The swoosh was green. I think the laces
and
were green.
the laces were green.
Yeah. So
I like those. That was the cool thing about those drops.
Mm-hmm.
Is like you could go buy the shoes and then watch the player play in the shoes that night.
Exactly.
And it would be like a only that night thing.
Yep.
And then you wouldn't see him wear them again.
Yeah. And I think when LeBron had played the Lakers on Christmas, they were in LA. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kobe had on the Grinches that game.
Yeah.
I think so. That was, yeah. Even though they had already been out for a while at that point, but just still, like, seeing them was still pretty crazy. So, yeah, I would say that. And then, of course, like, KD. I forgot what number he was on when LeBron was in Miami. It had to be, like, what, 5 or 6?
I know he had a pair of 5s, Christmas 5s, because I really liked them.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they were Christmas 4s.
I don't know. I think when they first started like the Christmas releases
because I feel like it was the 4s and the 5s were the best KDs.
Yeah.
So you would think there would have had to have been a Christmas 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't think of it.
Yeah. Maybe we can like look it up and see but. Well, can you look at that up and see?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely want to see that. But yeah, you can just bring it up whenever you find it. But transitioning, so off camera, I was talking to Vise. Jayson Tatum has a signature shoe coming. You found them?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I would have never remembered that these were Christmas. I remember the shoe.
The Coppers? Yeah, I don't remember that being
Yeah,
Christmas
they ain't
shoes.
like Christmassy though.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like a penny.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't remember those being
These were the 5s I was telling you about.
Yeah, those are hard. Yeah. We was in OKC playing in those. I do remember those. Yeah, those are fire. But yeah, transitioning. So me and Visa were talking off camera. We've been in a big not debate, but just questioning why Devin Booker doesn't have a signature shoe in the NBA. He's young. It seems like he has a good personality. Would you consider him a superstar now, or not yet? Because he hasn't really won anything.
That depends on the definition of a superstar, though. I don't know.
He's
talented enough to be, but then with a superstar, you need
you need MVPs, championships.
Yeah, the fandom kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know if he has that superstar fandom outside of the West Coast, like Phoenix,
right,
California, Arizona, stuff like that. But yeah, so apparently Jayson Tatum was on the podcast. He's getting his signature shoe. We don't know when it's coming. We don't know what's gonna look like. If he's doing a classic Jordan silhouette. From the sounds of it, though, it's gonna be a PE. Kind of not like a Team Jordan, but you know what I'm saying.
That's kind of what they do, Jordan. Because didn't they just give Luka a?
They did.
And they were like, "Well, this is yours, but it's just a Jordan number."
Right. Yeah. It's not like it's a 1, 2, or 3. It's a 36 or some shit like that. It's
the Zions. Those come with extra cushion for the weight. I'm thinking about getting me a pair. Make sure all your bones stay intact when you big and walking around. But Jayson deserves the shoe.
He does.
He does.
He does. He's a superstar.
But
that's crazy though, because he hasn't won anything either.
Right.
But people consider him
I was telling you, the only knock I see against D-Book is that he's not in the news. And I never hear from Devin Booker.
When
But
you
I
s-
never hear from Jayson Tatum either. So if he's getting a shoe,
I don't know, bro. It's like, because Boston's not that big of a, media. You know what I'm
Boston's
saying?
a pretty. I mean, Boston's
Is
a
it?
pretty big market.
More bigger than Phoenix?
Yeah.
I guess.
They got that old money up there in Boston.
Yeah, they do.
They set up there. Phoenix kind of new.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to say like, sit here and say that Jayson Tatum and Devin Booker are like, similar players, even though like they both are, just scorers. But I don't know. I don't know what Nike's doing. Well, we want Nike. Well, I guess I want Nike to go after Devin Booker.
But
And then-
he's got the forces.
Yeah.
So
I want
why?
I want a signature shoe though from him. That's what I want. Forces are cool, but I'm not big on forces, to begin with. But
Because if they're waiting on him to win something, I mean that may never
it never happened.
happen.
I mean, he's an all-star. I mean, scored
Russ got
70
shoes.
points. Russ got shoes, yeah.
Russ got.
But he's won an
he's gonna
MVP.
win an MVP.
He's winning MVP.
But didn't he have him before he won the MVP?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Russ is such like a big like personality though.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
they can
if
get behind that.
Depot stops focus on like winning and starts focusing on like stat padding.
So you're saying he's like 3 or 4 years ago when they were still pretty bad. Because he was still they weren't winning and he was, I won't say he was stat padding, but he was getting stats. He had numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe back then he could have got it,
But he didn't.
but he didn't. Yeah.
And now he would a Jenner or a. right?
Kendall.
So you think he would have like.
Get that buzz around him because he's with the Jenner or Kardashian, whatever. Fuck.
I can't make it make sense. We've been doing this podcast for a little bit now.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things we talked about.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't make sense.
It was within our first 10 episodes. Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about Devin Booker. Why doesn't he have a signature shoe? So yeah, I don't know, bro. It's Devin, your time's coming, bro. Your time's coming. Just hopefully, just be patient, bro. It's coming though. Well, it should be coming at least. All right, but yeah, switching gears, what we're gonna get into today. So obviously last week we talked about Virgil's passing and the effect that it would have on Off-White and Nike and Jordan and stuff like that. So we're already starting to see the effect over at Nike. So the Air Max 95 designer has left Nike, and I looked up his name. It's what's his name? Sergio Lozano. So he's been at Nike since 1990, and he's just now leaving after Virgil had passed away, which is kind of like coincidental,
Right.
in my opinion. But just I guess I would ask, like, do you think this is a trend to follow, like, for Nike? Do you see more people leaving the brand after Virgil's passing?
I mean, maybe. I think Nike's okay because like they can still make that model, right?
Yeah, they can still make it, definitely. But
So I mean, they got the blueprint.
yeah, but if you have like the lead guy that came up with the Air Max 95 silhouette, like, I'm sure he didn't like. I'm sure he took stuff with him. He took everything with him.
Right.
But
like no disrespect, but like if you made the 95s, and then like what else?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think
You
he was
been
just like
sitting around, just like slapping different colors on a 95.
I mean, I guess they tweaked the silhouette a little bit. I don't know how, but that's pretty much it, though. He just.
But like come up with a
colorways.
new.
I mean, I'm sure he had like his hand in like on different Air Max silhouettes, maybe like his input, just because like he designed the 95.
Maybe he just got lucky with the 95s. and like got a job with Nike, just been coasting. And they were like, all right.
So he's like, yeah, you designed this silhouette, so you get a percentage of every 95 we sell, basically. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. That would be a good. I mean,
That's a good.
I mean, yeah, he might be retired if that's the case. If that's the case, he's retired. And this is a non-story.
Okay, so you don't think he's leaving to go somewhere else? You think he's leaving just to say like, I'm done. I've been here since 1990. That's what, 30 years?
Yeah.
30, 40 years, something like that.
And you put out one model.
And that's all you need. I don't know.
One model in 30 years. And it's a loss for Nike. One.
Yeah. That's all you need nowadays, bro. It's just one. All you need is one. It's like having a hit song. All you need is one. That's just gonna live forever.
Yeah, but like we weren't crying when MC Hammer stopped making music. Like no one was upset about that. You know, like you made one and maybe maybe I'm uninformed. That's a possibility. Mm-hmm. But like when they say like the creator of the Air Max 95 left Nike.
Okay. So here in the story, he said his portfolio also included the Air Max 98, the Air Tune Max, which I'm really not that familiar with those.
I've never seen someone wear 98s.
And the
Maybe
Air
in
Max
1998.
And the Air Max 2003. So she said that's also what I guess he was like the lead designer on, or he had his hand in.
He had like a Roddy Ricch. So like he came out the gate.
Oh my god.
Came out the gate with a classic.
And then it's
misses. Or like a Bryson Tiller.
Damn.
If Roddy Ricch is too soon.
I would say more so Bryson Tiller. I think Roddy Ricch is too soon.
That album was garbage. That was so bad.
Oh my god. Meech, did you listen to that the Roddy Ricch? You did?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I like the original. I mean, I like his first project
better.
Yeah. I think everybody can agree on that.
I think it was more so like people expected some different. They expected something a little different. They expected more like late at night.
Yeah.
More like a late at night.
The vibe.
I still liked it.
I think I gotta listen to it again more. I only listened to it like.
I made it through 3 songs on the way here, and then I went and put "Please excuse me for being antisocial."
So get back to the real music.
Right. But yeah, so like, think of it like the Roddy Ricch project with this guy. He put out the 95. We'll say that's late at night, right?
Okay.
And you're like, oh, okay.
The classic.
This is a sign of good things to come.
Right.
And then you wait for forever. Because when did that song come out?
Late at night.
Forever ago.
Yeah.
And then the album comes out.
And then it's just like, disappointment. Yeah. I feel you. Well, he said like to this guy.
And see, maybe I've seen some of these shoes, but I don't think so.
Yeah. They also did say in the story that what's his name, Lozano, he did decline to like comment on the situation. So I don't know if that's like a negative thing, like he just don't want to talk about it right now. I don't know, but what's it, 98s?
Come on.
It looks like a low top 95.
And would you say 2003?
Yeah, 2003. No. Let me see those.
Look like golf shoes. Come on.
I think they're decent, honestly. That's just me.
We're talking about 95s, and then you give me this.
But at least it's like it's so different than the 95s, though. You know.
Yeah, because the 95s are good.
Are they? I'm not a big fan of the 95s, to be honest.
No disrespect to my mom, but this looks like a shoe that my mom would wear. Who knows nothing about shoes.
Damn. Miss Visa, if you're watching this, I apologize on behalf of your son.
They're just plain shoes. But yeah, no. I'm cool with them being gone. It's fine by me.
Damn. I mean, I guess. So I think you think that this could have a positive impact on Nike when it comes to these Air Max designs, like in the future. Because it could be.
I
like
don't know. I don't know that I'd say that. I mean,
So
it's
it's
been
not-
forever since we've gotten a good new Air Max.
There's some coming out. I forgot what they were called, but I think it's like a crossover there between Air Max and like a different silhouette of Nike. So maybe it's like their own like Air Max. It's like a crossover, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this could be like a positive thing for Nike just to get like some fresh new ideas in there for
Right.
ACG.
ACG.
I just got I didn't even know they made them. I bought a pair of Air Max ACG. Like it's a mix. So,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that they even made those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit like that though that you wouldn't know that they either made or still make. You know, but I don't know. Like I said, I think this could be like a positive thing for Nike just because just to get like some fresh, new faces in there, new ideas. Hopefully that can
Right.
keep
New ideas
pushing.
never hurt.
Yeah, keep pushing like the the agenda when it comes to these Air Max silhouettes because they've been around for forever, obviously. But so that's just what I think about it. Yeah, so I don't know, bro. So, what do I have to say? Yeah, so what we talked about on one of our previous episodes, the Travis Scott Astroworld situation, and he has an interview out with Charlamagne the God on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on YouTube on Charlamagne's page. I think it was about an hour-long conversation, which to me really felt like kind of like a therapy session for Travis almost, instead of like an interview, trying to like figure out what happened and why it happened, and stuff like that. So, you told me your thoughts already on it,
Yeah.
but just for the people watching,
It didn't.
did it like confirm or deny anything for you that you didn't already know, or?
It has me looking at Travis kind of weird. I mean,
To be honest.
I was pretty firm on it wasn't Travis's fault.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't think it's his fault.
Completely.
But, like read a room. You can't just, like, act nonchalant and, like, fake. I don't want to say, I don't want to accuse him being, like, fake, that he doesn't actually care, because he probably, he may, but it didn't seem genuine to me, or it felt like he was trying too hard to be genuine.
Yeah.
And then that's, that kind of ruins it too. But I don't know.
So you were saying that it wasn't a good idea.
I don't think it was a good idea
for Travis.
I think it was a good idea.
Uh-huh.
I think his PR team had a good idea.
Mm-hmm. You just don't think it was
And I
executed
know
right.
that Charlamagne, they had to get the questions from him beforehand. So they had to have briefed him on this.
Right. Like what was okay to ask.
In a controversy like this, if you have a PR team that's worth anything, they're not just like, yeah, we'll go on that interview. No, no questions asked. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna say, I need to see what questions you're gonna ask.
Right.
And then you give him his answer to tell, and he still fucked it up. He still fucked it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like my opinion on it was, like I said, it felt like more of a therapy session for Travis than it did an interview, trying to like get the answers. And you know how Charlamagne is, like he's gonna ask the hard questions for somebody to answer.
And he knew that. I'm telling you, he had to know the questions. He had to know the questions.
Yeah. And my whole thing was like it was a bad idea, I thought, just because you can tell like while the interview was going on that Travis was like deflecting, and I wouldn't say like gaslighting, but he was like trying to take the attention away from what the question actually was, and then try and flip it into, oh, I think he answered like a question like 7 different ways, but like saying the same thing.
Well, that's his politician. I mean, that's like PRE stuff, but
Yeah.
like at least do it confidently.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but the parts I saw was like,
it's like, eesh.
God.
Yeah. Like, you could definitely tell he didn't want to answer the question, so he was trying to like deflect and.
Right. So then don't go. Yeah. Like, say no, I don't want to do this. Because if you take the interview and then you look like you don't want to be there,
mm-hmm.
then it looks like I can't believe I'm being bothered with having to answer questions about this.
Right.
And that's not what you want when like people died.
Yeah.
Like, your deaths were an inconvenience to me.
Yeah. It's very, like you said, bro, read the room, bro. Like, it's way too soon. People are still grieving. People are still trying to figure stuff out, just like you are. Even like he said, he was like, I still don't have like, you know, all the information I need to like figure out how this happened and how we can prevent it. Because he kept saying like, I'm trying to, you know, come up with ways on how we could prevent this in the future, which could lead back to, oh, still don't know all the details like of what, you know, went down. So
right,
it's still, you know, obviously a very sensitive and unfortunate situation. But yeah, so let us know what you guys think about it. That's our thoughts. So, you know, let us know. We'll talk back with you. You know, we're not Hollywood. We're pretty cool. So yeah. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us today. Just Kicking It podcast, episode 22. We won't be having an episode next week because, you know, it's Christmas. So we'll catch you guys in the new year. So hope everybody has a, you know, safe holiday. You know, spend it with your family, love your family. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll catch you next time. We out.